Thank you, President. My question is for Local Government Minister Mr Stomyarek, and it concerns allegations of corruption in the City of Greater Dandenong. Recently, we've seen allegations of criminal behaviour by council officers in relation to the closure of catering company I Cook Foods. A whistleblower, Ms Kim Rogerson, who worked as an environmental health officer at the council, has provided a sworn statement explaining how council officers illegally manufactured evidence in order to close I Cook Foods down, and this was known by managers at the City of Greater Dandenong. Given these serious allegations of corruption and criminality, my question to the Minister is, what steps have you taken to address this scandal at the City of Greater Dandenong?
Minister.
Thank you, President. I'd like to thank the member for a question. President, on the substance of this issue being the closing down of the business, Ms Mikakos has previously answered questions with regard to that. I understand your question is a little bit different. Your question relates to allegations of inappropriate behaviour, or you used a pretty strong term. My understanding of this issue is that the CEO has referred the matter to IBAC himself. IBAC had a look at it, then referred it to the Ombudsman. The Ombudsman then sort of did an investigation and found that there was nothing to see, I guess, gave it the all clear. And my understanding, again, from media reports, is that the applicant decided, well, the aggrieved party, let's just say, is appealing that decision. Right? So what we've got in this state, President, is a robust integrity framework, council integrity framework. And in this instance, the council has gone to the right body, to IBAC, because there is a conflict of interest, or at least a perceived conflict of interest in council being seen to be trying to investigate this particular issue with the nature of the allegations as they are. Now, IBAC, being a key integrity body, referred the matter to the Ombudsman, and the Ombudsman also is a trusted and a key integrity framework in this state. So what we can do, we haven't received any recommendations, any findings from any of those integrity bodies. If we had, and there was something for us to do and it was relevant to my area of jurisdiction, we certainly would have given that very, very serious consideration. Any recommendation or any finding coming from the integrity bodies of this state, I can assure you this government will giving very serious consideration to. So, and I've also read reports that the company involved was going to lodge other court proceedings. Defamation was one. So at this stage, Mr President, there's nothing I can do because it's gone to the integrity bodies, and the integrity bodies haven't made any recommendations or made any findings.
Ms Patten, supplementary, please.
Thank you, Minister, for your response. Given it is expected in the coming weeks that the Victorian Police will charge key council staff with the planting of evidence, a slug, and other crimes, will the Minister consider suspending the City of Greater Dandenong Council until he can be sure that this corruption has been eradicated, or any corruption has been eradicated?
Minister.
President, thank you, President. President, I will not be preempting what the police are going to do. What we'll be doing, what I do, the way I make decisions as a Minister of the Crown is I rely on expert advice, I rely on the weight of evidence, and most importantly, I rely on the notion of natural justice. So I will not be suspending the council or anyone else associated with the council at the stage. And I don't have the power to suspend individuals on council, by the way. But let's just wait for the result of the police investigation, and then we can see what steps need to be taken after that.